guys.
All right, so this is late night gaming, guys. We're gonna be playing Marvel Champions here. I'm here with Mcbober. Say hello, Mcbober. I'm introducing you right now,
Hello.
and we're gonna be running our draft decks. So this is from the Side Scheme League draft. Um, we drafted Black Panther, or Black Widow, and we could either play with Spiderwoman or Hawkeye, and we chose Spiderwoman. And we're running just a test game. So we ran a game yesterday, and I was running with Black Widow, and it's the full leadership package and everything, and it just gets really the board state is very complex, and Mcbobber's a little bit better with that kind of stuff. And Spider-Woman seemed a little bit more linear, so I'm gonna be giving her a go. Mcbobber's definitely the ace on our ace in the hole on this squad. So, and here we go. All right, Mcbobber, you're first. What's it gonna be?
Alright, so I just did my mulligan, and now you're doing your mulligan, right?
Yep.
Also, you could probably just queue up the mic for this stuff, because, like, nothing's going on.
Sure. It's just push to talk, so it's like hard to like move everything around and navigate, but I can just keep my finger on it, I guess. All right. So we kind of talked about your setup here a little bit earlier, where you had possibly given me Avengers Tower. We're gonna go with that plan.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So we kind of worked out this turn a little bit already, and I came up a resource short of being able to get Finesse down, and then also She-Hulk. And but if Mcbobber, saves me the Avengers Tower, I'll be able to afford that. So we're playing against Green Goblin Mutagen Formula here, and as the game starts, we each have what are these guys called? Minions engaged with us. And then we have 2 encounter cards already dealt. So, I mean, this is getting wild and crazy. So, the sooner we can get, some allies down on the table, the better. So, getting She-Hulk down is definitely going to help our cause. All right, you want to go first, Mcbobber?
Yep, alright. Play the Quentin Carrier. I'll play the tower. Flip and thwart for 2. Go ahead.
So, he's generating a resource off of Avengers Tower. Finesse.
You have to be in hero form to use this.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. Well, I might as well use my ability to look at the top card of a deck first. Which one should we look at? What do you think?
Probably the encounter deck.
Is this a take back? I mean, I wouldn't even. So, how does this work if you declared an action and then you can't actually do it? Saying we already exhausted these cards. Is it just like basically you can't do the thing, and so then you just.
So I can exhaust mine at any point. It's just the next ally played.
Okay,
Yours
gotcha.
should not be exhausted because it was an illegal action.
Gotcha.
So I think if you just do something you can't do, you just walk it back.
All right, so we'll have a little villain attachment.
2 boost.
Okay, 2 boost. All right. So then we're gonna go here, here, and because of Avengers Tower.
Flip if you're going to use this finesse.
I swear I just need to get into the groove, man. I don't know what it is. It's like we just talked about that, and then I can't remember. Like, this game is not intuitive for me. Hence the reason why we switched our heroes here. Black Widow just really generated a really phenomenal board state in the last game, and so the the fatter your board state, the more decision points you have, really. If the worst I can do is something illegal that I can't even, if we just walk it back, it's less of an issue than, really trying to sequence properly here. So, all right, you remove threat here instead of attacking these dudes. So I think that you're okay with taking a little bit of damage here, and I think you wanna thwart would be my reading the tea leaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and thwart for 2 from with She-Hulk here.
I would advise against that because she takes 2 damage when you thwart with her.
Oh, that's a good point. She's got the incidental, is that what it's called? Incidental damage of 2 when you thwart. Okay, that's good. Good point.
Part of the reason I thwarted was because I cannot kill a guy. I only deal 2 damage.
Gotcha.
Whereas your She-Hulk does 1 and Spiderwoman does 2. So you could kill a guy if you wanted to.
Gotcha. Well, why don't I take care of my goblin thrall?
Killing yours? Okay.
Is that a faux pas?
Well, I do have less health than you.
That's a good point. All right, well, let's kill your guy. It's a team game. And that will...
We're going to be taking some good damage here anyways. With 3 encounter cards, plus we're getting hit. And we don't really have allies to block with.
Very good point.
This game could very well end in this villain phase.
Yeah, this is pretty wild.
Alright, Goblin's going to attack me. I know he's going to have a 2 boost, so I'm going to take 4 damage here. And his ability says when he attacks and damages you, you place a threat on the main scheme. And now he attacks you. For 3. He gets a throw on the main scheme, and this guy hits you for 1. Alright, now we get to do all these encounter cards.
This is going to get just insane. How is this real?
Alright, so I've got my obligation here first up. I don't have a preparation card, so I have to flip to Natasha Farm and exhaust. Next up, he gets a glider.
Jeez, man.
Green Goblin Schemes. If at least 3 threat was placed by this activation, this card gains Surge.
Oh. That's an expert card.
No, that's just part of Mutagen Formula.
Jesus. Wow. So he's going to scheme for 3 and it's surged? Whew. We're getting toasted, bro.
Green Goblin attacks you. If you're in alter ego form, do not give the villain a boost for this activation. So he hits me for 3. And he gets a threat on the main scheme.
Oh, boy.
All right,
wow.
Your turn.
Wow. This is going to be a short video.
So this card gains Surge because he already has a glider.
So he gets the glider and it gains surge?
He can't have 2 gliders.
Oh, he can't. Do I use the... Does it matter what order I go in now? Do I do this? I do the surge card, right?
I assume you do the Surge one. I actually don't know for sure.
So he's in
stage number is
stage 2.
1. Oh yeah, stage 2. Right. So he's attacking you with 4 attack.
Oh my god.
So he gets a boost card as well. Actually, it's 5 attack because he has a glider.
I mean, with the boost card, I might just die here.
You might. Yeah, you might have to defend. The problem is she's only a 1 defense. Actually, wait, no, she's a 2 defense right now because we're still in this. The last round carries over.
I think I have to defend. I mean, we can't really just sacrifice our She-Hulk here.
All right, go ahead and flip a boost card. Give the villain 1 additional boost for this activation.
So what's the total on that?
So right now he's at 6, and he gets another boost card. 7. So you block 2 of it, you take 5. All right. You can discard that and move on to the other 2 cards and see if you survive.
Is this freaking real? Oh my.
Mutagen Formula, expert. So you can spend 2 resources or give him a boost card.
I mean, does the boost card matter? Is he attacking me?
He's not right now, but he'll have it next time he does anything.
I mean, don't I need my resources to try to not just lose next turn?
Probably.
So how would this work? Where do we store this card?
We'll just stick it there. This guy is 7 health. This dude is a problem. Okay. Well, we're still alive, and it's your turn.
This is freaking real, dude. Help me.
I have no idea what we could do here.
So what happens when the threat goes over the threshold? Does it advance or do we lose?
He advances.
I think we probably just need to get into... I need to get into Alter Ego and just expect that to occur. I don't know how I deal with this Goblin Knight killing me, though.
Well, if you're in Alter Ego, he'll just be scheming.
Oh, okay. He doesn't... If I'm in Alter Ego, he schemes on me, too. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, I should have known that. We usually just kill these guys before they actually do anything, but that's definitely not going to happen. All right, I guess I can try to figure out my turn after that. Just... Oh, my God. All right, so I can generate a resource for an aspect card. It's a wild resource. This is going to remove 3 threat from schemes in play. This one is going to give my hero +1 attack, which doesn't do anything right now. This is going to do 5 damage to an enemy. I think I could probably do both of these. And maybe I can kill this guy. All right, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have enough resources here to do my Venom Blast and ready my Spiderwoman with self-propelled glide and be able to potentially kill this Goblin Knight. Am I reading that correctly?
I think he would still have 1 additional resource after all that.
I would have 1 additional resource, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So then I could also inconspicuous.
Well, you would need 2 2 cards for that, right? Because it costs itself, and then you need another resource on top of that.
So I would have an additional resource, but I wouldn't be able to use it for anything. Is that what you're suggesting?
That's what it appears to be, yes. If you take that line.
Oh, well, how would you prioritize? I mean, I don't see how I'd survive. Oh, I guess this he schemes for 2 versus.
Now, you could play the combat training instead of the Venom Blast, maybe? Or instead of the self-propelled glide if you don't need to ready. It just depends how you want to prioritize this.
Here gains +1 attack. I mean, yeah, this is the kind of like board state kind of thing that we typically do early in the game instead of these like events that are expensive. Let's see here.
Yeah, the trick here is basically we got to stabilize at some point.
Yeah. I think the combat training for that reason, but I don't see how it helps me kill, or just get us out of this jam. It's more of a long-term goal.
Yes, that's true.
I feel like I just want to deal with this Goblin Knight, and I think I can do it. So I feel like that's what I should do.
Okay.
So I can maybe do a Goblin Knight and a combat training.
Venom Blast, you mean?
Or a Venom Blast and a combat training, yeah. Instead of the glide.
That would take care of him. If you use She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk and then the Venom Blast. It gets rid of him, and then I have a little bit of a board state going. Alright, so I'll do the Venom Blast on the Goblin Knight for 5.
Okay, and then finish him with She-Hulk.
Finish with She-Hulk. And then I can exhaust Finesse and pay with self-propelled glide for the combat training upgrade. I guess these can live over here. And 1 additional damage onto She-Hulk. Deciding if I'm going to flip, which I think we talked about me doing, just so I don't die.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. You could.
I could look.
At any time you want.
Well, let's take a look at the top.
Okay. A 1 boost. Okay. I don't think that's super relevant because as soon as you scheme, it's gonna advance anyways. Alright, my turn. Let's. Guess I should have thought about this already. I gotta play Hawkeye. That I know. Gives me a discount. Can play him for basically 1 cost. It's like I want to play this preparation cards, but I keep running into the situation where I have other stuff I want to play that like takes all of my money away. I could cleanly play team training in Hawkeye.
Yeah, team training is fairly relevant here with She-Hulk down.
And I know I'm about to get another minion. Hawkeye will be good for that, but it would be nice to have more. Oh, so you're saying I should give the team training to you think, over myself?
No, I mean, no, because you're going to generate more allies than me. But I don't know. That's what I was thinking initially when you said it, just because of She-Hulk, but probably not that big of a deal with She-Hulk, just for She-Hulk, just to get the one.
Okay. Yeah, if I play this, I get another card back, but it has to be a 2 resource for me to then play the team training. Unless I just don't play team training.
You might just not be able to play the team training this time through. There's another one in your deck. I think you got to get the maximum value. We need to start like outvaluing this opponent here.
All right, let's play the Widow's Bite. Draw a card. That's pretty good too. I don't think I can afford to flip though, because I'll just die. So I can't actually use the Widow's Bite. Maybe I shouldn't have played it then. Should have played the Espionage maybe.
Yeah, that's a take back that we can grant here. Nothing there's been no effect on the board state other than you processing, right?
I've drawn a card. I'll just live with it. Let's play Hawkeye.
I definitely do like Espionage better than Widow's Bite.
I mean, I got enough money to play both anyway.
Oh, perfect.
Hawkeye gets 4 counters. All right, I think that's about all I can do. Hawkeye could hit for something. There's no reason to thwart, right? Because this will be at 12. He's going to scheme for 3. So that'll get there anyways, even if I thwart it. So I could just hit the Thrall, I guess. Sure, hit the Thrall.
We pretty much had to allow this to advance. We didn't really have a way to stop that.
Nope. All right, you got some blockers for next time. And this Pheromones, I think, will be pretty good here too. You got options for sure.
Yeah, the blockers are really going to help us.
All right, so he gets 2 threat. Then he's going to scheme against you. Oh, he actually has this other boost card, so he's scheming for a lot here.
Does it carry over?
Yeah. So he schemes for 4. That makes him advance. And I think we would advance before you did the Thrall schemes against you too. The timing of that, of when minions scheme, has always been a little unclear to me. But I'm just going to play as if we're advancing first.
Sounds good.
All right, so in player order, when this is completed, you do this thing here. Each player not engaged with the goblin must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first goblin minion they discarded this way into play, engaged with them. So you have a goblin, so you don't have to do that, but I do. So I discard 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, and I get him in play against me. All right. Now this guy's going to scheme for 1. Now Goblin will scheme against me. For 4. And this other guy will scheme for 1.
So what's the point at which we lose?
22.
Okay.
All right, now we're doing counter cards.
Dude, we're getting wrecked so hard. Oh my God.
guy. Goblin reinforcements. When revealed, place one additional threat here for each goblin minion in play. So this is going to be 5 threat.
Jeez, Louisiana.
Okay. Now it is my first. Oh boy, what to do about this mess. Oh, and Hawkeye can shoot both of these goblins who entered play, by the way, so he's going to do that. All right. I don't know what to do here. I think I have to heal as much as I want to do other stuff. But let me just plan this out to make sure that's the case. Play Falcon. He's pretty good. Kind of want the mansion, but I don't think I have time.
This is definitely the hardest game I've ever played of this
Prep card.
Marvel Champions.
I think that's a good place to start. I think I'd rather have Falcon than a War Machine right now. So let's play this. Draw a card. Okay. The question is, do I flip?
I was thinking the same thing, you know, like with the number of blockers I have in. Like I'm gonna have 2 blockers here, right?
Depending on how you play your turn, yeah.
Yeah, I think we prioritize trying to get Hawkeye and Squirrel Girl down.
I think Squirrel Girl especially is quite good right now with 4 enemies she can hit. 2 of which will die to her.
For sure. But then she'll, you know, I think both of them then can block. Like I use their ability. You
So
know,
you think we both should flip?
I don't know, because then we can.
Have to flip. We could just have you flip.
If we flip, then we can start trying to attack that main scheme. You know, I'm just concerned about that.
Yeah. We definitely need to get rid of the side scheme.
We just don't have enough. Like we need to kind of like use our. I feel like we need to use our guys to do that, but you know, then we're just relying on these blockers, which is a little awkward here.
Why don't you go ahead and use your ability to look at the top card of your deck?
Of my deck?
Yeah.
What would be the point of that?
If it's something really good, I could play the mansion and give you a card.
Okay. We don't want to look at the boost.
I'm going to play Falcon almost certainly, so I think we're going to see that anyway. All right, that's not too relevant. I'm thinking maybe I should not flip here and just you flip.
So if I flip, then I can pheromones and we can stun and confuse Green Goblin, and then I can kill a lot of these guys with Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I think so.
So I would flip, and you wouldn't. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Okay.
So Hawkeye's going to hit for 1 on this guy. That way Squirrel Girl can clean them all up. The one advantage to me flipping is I can play Honorary Avenger, but I don't think I need to. I got other stuff I can play here. Let me do the math. If I play Falcon, I use these as the resources, and I can play the Tricillion. That's not bad. And I can give you the resource from the Avengers Tower. I think that's a pretty good play. So I'm just going to play Falcon here. Reveal the top 3 cards of the deck. Not a treachery. Not a treachery. Not a treachery. Well, that's unfortunate.
That sucks.
So we know this guy is going to be a 0 boost that then puts this guy into play. And then, well, actually, if he's stunned and confused, he won't do either of these. We're going to get these as our encounter cards. So we're going to get this guy as an encounter card, and we're going to get this as an encounter card. So that's good to know. When you're done reading, you can put that back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if that determines whether I should be flipping or not.
I don't know why that would matter, but maybe.
I don't know. I hadn't read the card to know whether it mattered or not, so I had to read it first.
Okay.
We can put him back on the deck.
All right. I'm going to play the Tricillion. I think I'll thwart for 2 with Falcon here. I was hoping I can get more than just 2 out of him. That was bad luck.
That was unfortunate for sure.
I think I just got to heal here, so I'm going to do that.
So it looks like I have your tower, which is nice.
Yep.
And I have pheromones as well.
Go ahead.
Yep. So tower, and then I can also use. Do I have to be in here in a certain form here for this?
I believe you do.
Yep.
Yes. So the real decision here before you flip is if you want to heal or attack or thwart or whatever.
I think if I'm gonna flip, I'd want to heal just in case.
Okay.
But we're gonna clear out all these guys, and we know the encounters.
And when we do the scheme leg thing,
Yeah.
all our health is going to carry over between missions, so we are going to need to consider healing before we finish stuff.
Right. Just like try to maximum heal, like once we get stabilized.
Basically,
Like dirt all around. What would you advise on the heal versus using my
depends
hero?
if you have enough thwart to get rid of this goblin reinforcements, because I do think we want to get rid of this.
Okay, so Squirrel Girl.
Unless you play like this to ready yourself or something.
Mm-hmm. We really want a pheromone. I definitely want a pheromones and Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is going to get paid for just with the cards on the table here. It would appear as if. And so then that leads me with
play the finesse, and that helps you pay for pheromones. So
I can play finesse. And then I have enough to get Squirrel Girl, pheromones, and Hawkeye down, right?
I don't think you have enough for Hawkeye.
Okay.
Because all right, so you play Squirrel gets played with what's on the table. You pay for 2 for finesse, and then finesse and Hawkeye would pay for pheromones, right?
What about these other 2 cards?
What cards?
Oh, we already calculated these 2 cards in.
You had to pay for finesse.
I gotcha. Well, I definitely want to get finesse down, so let's just do that.
So that means you're not going to get Hawkeye if we do that plan. I think that also means you're going to want to thwart. instead of healing if we're doing that plan.
Hmm. All right, just give me 30 seconds to just do the math and think about it myself.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
So, Squirrel Girl can come in for free. I can get Finesse down with Skilled Strike and Self-Propel Glide. Now I have Finesse. And then Finesse and Hawkeye are used to pay for pheromones. Yeah, I gotcha. I think it's probably just I think the decision point is between Hawkeye and Finesse, right? Or do I not have enough?
Let's see.
I think I can't get Squirrel Girl pheromones and Hawkeye. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't think you can.
I think it's just getting Finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. All right, so then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these 3 down, and then yeah, and the next decision point is the heal. So I guess you want me to thwart away. You don't want me to use my guy to do that. So you want me to flip to thwart away this side scheme.
Well, you have to flip anyways, but yes. So either you heal 3 or the side scheme stays in play. That's pretty much the choice here. What's more important, healing or getting rid of this?
Probably getting rid of that.
Yeah, I think getting rid of this is a bigger deal because it has I guess it's an extra encounter card.
All right, so if we're gonna do the Finesse and Avengers Tower right now to Squirrel Girl, and that's gonna clean out all these chumps.
Yep, and deals 1 damage to Green Goblin. And that's exhausted.
All right, so I've played 2 different colored cards here, 2 different aspects, so I can thwart for 3.
Isn't it just 1?
Oh, I see. The red just freaking throws me off, man. Such a noob.
I think you've only played leadership aspect cards.
That is true. Okay, so we can just do the 2-in-1 then. Squirrel Girl and Spiderwoman.
Okay.
She-Hulk can hit there for, what is she hitting for? 3?
All right. I think unless something really bad happens right now, we're stabilizing pretty well, I think. I'll be right back.
Yep. When like, so there's a couple things to consider here, guys. First of all, this actual match is testing our decision making, making sure that, you know, we're taking all the correct lines, and Mcbober's really good at like making sure that we do that. So like I'm not necessarily the most like experienced in this game, but I can ultimately understand like when Mcbober has something in mind, I just try to get it out of him, you know, because he wants me to try to learn to figure it out. He doesn't want to just tell me and like play for me. So that's what I like about playing with him, is he sees it all right away, but then he, you know, he'll give me enough space to try to like solve the problem myself typically. And it's very rare that, he doesn't have the math just instantly figured out or whatever, and he's just very good with this kind of thing. So typically we're dominating and not having to like really be so thorough in our decision making. But Mcbober still demands that, which I like. So, we could be crushing Rhino on some trash, just testing, but he's going to want to make sure that we're just taking the correct line every time. And it's just very beneficial for me as a player to play with him, to, have him hold me to that high standard, so to speak. It can be, a little bit like stressful, like, you just want to play with your buddies. But for me, it's like I want to be able to go play with my buddies and like know how to play this game properly. And so I appreciate the expertise of like knowing that it's almost like I'm being coached, let's be honest, by my teammate. When you play other games, if I were to play Destiny with him, when I first started playing Destiny, I wasn't like super good at Destiny. But once I figure it out, the way my mind works, it's once I figure it out, then I'm, more effective with it. And I became one of the better Destiny players out there, over time. But it was through repetition. It wasn't through just being able to just figure it out. For whatever reason, Mcbober doesn't have very many repetitions, I don't think, in this game, but he can just totally see the entire board state. And that can be from experience in like other games that have complex board states like this, and sequencing is very important. But I really liked this encounter here too. I mean, something that's really going to give me, or this scenario, whatever the term is, give us a sweat is good as well, because of how this game is sort of playing on easy mode a lot of times. I kind of feel like. But we like initially my math was like sometimes I just like forget about a resource, and so I like didn't think through the combat training. I was just wanting to play the events that did something. Mcbober just reminds me to like, well, why don't we think about combat training? And it's just one of those things where he's thinking in terms of a board state, okay? Because then that allows you to then stabilize. If you're just blowing through events trying to get somewhere, like a pheromones probably isn't good on turn 1, but like on turn 2 or 3, or maybe even I don't even know if, I guess that was maybe my turn 2 the pheromones came into play. Might have been 3, I can't really recall, but it's not something you'd want to just do on turn 1. Like, you need to get down your She-Hulk or get down your thing. The Squirrel Girl really came in at the right time too. I don't know where we would be right now without the Squirrel Girl. That's just OP stuff. It was just perfect timing. But yeah, instantly, like, I drew the Squirrel Girl and he knew exactly like that was the one I wanted to play. Like, he understands the card pool. And eventually I'll get there, But you can already see here he's got 8 cards in play. I have 5. And as the game will progress, I mean, that's going to be exponential. He's got the ramp here. He's got the Tricelian. He's going to be able to draw off this. Espionage eventually. And then the reason this deck is just a little bit more complicated.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
So we're having him pilot that. Hey, buddy. I was just doing some commentary just about, like, for example, I have 5 cards in play and you have 8. Just talking a little bit about that and how, it's not like my deck is on easy mode either. So there's enough here for me to think through and decision points, but definitely like yours is getting exponentially more complex as we speak.
Yep. That's pretty much the intended. Yours is a little bit more of it handles more immediate threats, and mine is more long term, is how I would say it.
Right. Makes sense.
All right,
But
so he only gets 1 threat on the main scheme because there's only 1 goblin in play. So that's cool.
that's perfect for us.
All right,
So he's going to attack me. Oh, he's getting stunned. Perfect. What a loser.
But pheromones coming in handy.
Dude, I mean, drawing the pheromone, the squirrel girl, I was putting in the commentary like that the squirrel girl was just absolutely essential here in this situation. It was just so freaking good. I don't know where we'd be right now in this game.
Squirrel girl I've ever seen.
That was literally the best squirrel girl. That was the first squirrel girl I've ever seen, and so that was the best squirrel girl.
I mean, I fight her these past few games we've been playing, but she hasn't really done much to where she probably didn't even stand out in your mind to remember that I played her. Because usually, like, you play her, she deals 1 damage to the villain, and that's about it. She's not very good.
I mean, she just seemed freaking god tier just now. She just cleared out the entire board.
She's great against.
I mean, with Hawkeye, the synergy with Hawkeye, where he puts 2 on the guys, like if they have 3 health. I mean, that was insane.
It's pretty good. All right, so I got my encounter card. This is the guy we knew was coming.
Get him. Get him. All right, so this was the card that I... what do I do?
So you can either flip to your alter ego form and exhaust, or you could place 3 threat on the main scheme.
I think flipping is probably good, and then I just don't get the activation out of Spiderwoman here. Get the card draw. Are you good with that?
So let's look at what you're going to play on your turn. Do you think you're going to play... It looks like you're probably going to play at least 2 aspects worth of things, right? So your character is going to be able to thwart for 3 if you wanted to. So theoretically, you could basically undo what this is doing to you, right? The 3 threat, you could just undo that.
So the only difference is being an alter ego?
Yeah, versus starting in hero form. Because we know you have to be in hero form to play finesse, right? So you're going to have to flip back to hero form if you alter ego now. But if you stay in hero form first, you can do all your stuff and then flip to alter ego and end on that.
And then get the extra card draw on the next turn.
Yes, and not get hit by anything.
Let's go ahead and... Yeah.
Like, you have a lot of choices here. Like, containment immunities, you're probably going to want to play that. You're probably going to play pheromones. And then after that, I don't know if you have any money left to play Brawn. Brawn is pretty good, though.
I mean, I really like Brawn.
You would have to not play one of these 2, I think, to play Brawn instead.
I mean, I'd be getting more value if I did Brawn Pheromones or Brawn Containment Immunity.
Yeah.
And I would have exactly enough resources to do that.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. You'll just have to decide if you'd rather have containment or pheromones, and I'm guessing pheromones is probably going to win. But
probably pheromones, Brawn. Probably pheromones, Brawn, and I'm probably here we're going to put 3 threat on the main scheme.
Okay. All right, now you were first.
Cool.
So another thing to consider, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was going to say I could give you my Avengers Tower because I currently have no Avenger in my hand, but he's not an Avenger. She is, but she's not as good. I'll let you weigh what you want to do with that information.
I think Brawn really is the key here with the 5 health and the...
Yeah, Brawn's really good.
He's very good. I mean, plus he can just do one little ping, ping, ping one. You know, if these... I can clear out this goblin, and I don't know. It just seems good.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so I'm already in my hero form. Let's just talk this through. I have my finesse, and so I'm going to go ahead and discard self-propelled glide to play Brawn. And then I will go ahead and pheromones right now. Stun and confuse wise ass. Now I've played 2 of these different aspect cards. I played Pheromones and Brawn. So she's at 3.
4 attack, 3 thwart, and 3 defense.
Okay, great. I think it's all about thwarting right now. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to thwart for 3 on the main scheme. Going to... You want me to just do that myself? Oh, sorry. I'm thwarting for 3 on the main scheme. I didn't have my push to talk.
Okay. And then what's this?
I'm going to kill Wise Ass and thwart for 1.
Well, he won't die, but you can hit him. This guy has 5 health.
Oh, he has 5 health. Dang. Well, I can clean him out with She-Hulk. Which then she would die.
Yeah, she would die. It's probably best just to let me hit him with like Falcon to kill him, maybe.
You have a way to do 3?
Well, if you hit him with Brawn, that's 1.
Alright. We'll hit him with Brawn.
Okay.
And then I'll save Squirrel Girl for a blocker and wait till we get Monterey Avenger for She-Hulk, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I will play that.
Wait. I need to flip.
Okay.
We talked about that. And then I just never did it.
All right. You can look at a deck now if you want. Goblin Thrall. So that's going to be the encounter card that one of us gets. That's not a problem. Okay, so I'm going to play the gauntlets. Then what I think. Excuse me, that gives me that. That seems pretty good. All right, exhaust the gauntlets. Get rid of that. Play the grappling hook. Guess I'm just gonna hold on to that. Flip. Well, maybe I should heal. Let's heal. Then I'll flip. Play that. Put that over there. Then Falcon will... I guess I kill. I could thwart. No, it's better to kill. And Hawkeye, I don't want him to die yet, so that'll be it.
Double Honorary Avenger. That's going to be cool.
Man, this would have been great earlier with Squirrel Girl. Instant 3-card draw.
This is a good card. I thought we didn't include this, but I guess there was a different card that you were thinking about using that had to do with events or something like that, like where you can card draw off that, and then we ended up not doing that.
There was one where like you can exhaust it to generate a resource for an attack event.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one I was thinking about that I ended up using. Braun
Yeah.
did damage on him, right? Didn't he attack?
Sorry.
Okay, so 1 threat. Stun and confuse get cleared off.
Pheromones is really doing a lot of work here.
Yeah, that card is amazing. And then you get an encounter card, and I get an encounter card. Hawkeye will blast him. I guess Hawkeye should have blasted this guy, but oh well. We didn't know. I could Widow's Bite this guy. Do we care?
I mean, what other kind of minions come into play?
I mean, there's minions all over the place. Just thinking of what works for you. Yeah, I guess. So if I Widow's bited that guy, I could deal 3 damage to him. Plus I'm 2 off from death. But I don't know what you do with that. I guess she could finish him. Spider Girl, if you played her. I'm not sure if you're gonna play Spider Girl though. It doesn't look like you are actually.
I don't think I'm. I don't think I'll. I don't know if I'm gonna play Spider Girl. I'm just not sure. I think I'm gonna be playing those honorary Avengers and just drop a Helicarrier.
Yeah. And maybe Hollow Heroes.
And I guess yeah, I would even have money. Would I have money for that? Maybe $1 short.
No, you would. Finesse could play Hollow Heroes.
But then I'd be short $1 on the Helicarrier. If I want to play both honorary Avengers.
Yeah. I mean, you could just play one.
Yeah.
It's probably worth it to get Hollow Heroes down. Like that's a pretty good card.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's minions all over the place. I'm actually thinking I don't want to kill this guy so that you can kill him.
Yeah, we can get these guys peppered up, and then I can Hall of Heroes.
So how much damage do you want? Do you want me to hit this goblin soldier that just spawned or not? I can hit him for 2 or 3.
So She-Hulk has an attack here for 4. And so then I can do like a Brawn and then a She-Hulk, and then be able to put the 2 glory counters.
2 counters?
Or
yeah, if I want
or
this
1.
guy, you mean finish him off with She-Hulk?
Yeah, maybe you actually need to do that. Maybe you need to help me a little bit with so I can finish him off with She-Hulk, so I can kill the other guy with Brawn and be able to get 2 glory counters on Hall of Heroes. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
If I play team training, I could also just hit for 1 with Hawkeye. That's an option as well.
Yeah, I think the way the math works out is I just need you to do 1 damage.
All right, so I should not Widow's Bite this guy. Okay. If that's the case, then it's my turn now. All right, so I got a lot of things I want to play here. I think Nick Fury's got to come out because I got a lot of stuff. Okay, cool. That's pretty perfect. Hmm.
Are you trying to decide between Attack Acrobatics and Honorary Avenger? I think you just get the gauntlets down and just
I think I can make this work anyway.
Okay.
So let's hit this soldier for 1.
Oh yeah. I see.
Oh, we didn't even do this when defeated thing earlier. I didn't rate it. I should have taken 1 damage.
On the previous guy?
Yeah. Let's thwart for 2 with Falcon. Thwart for 2 with Fury. And guess I'll just thwart for 2 with Black Widow. And I'll flip. Play attack acrobatics to draw a card. Use that to pay for the other gauntlets.
Do you need me to get you another playmat?
Yeah. I have 8 upgrades. Okay.
God.
Your turn.
Look at this freaking turn, man.
I could
Zoid.
give you a discount on your Spider Girl to make her only cost 1. I don't know if that factors into your math though.
It might. Because of the helicarrier. Let me just think it through.
Also, don't worry about blockers because I got Nick Fury to block for you.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so this can pay for the Hall of Heroes for sure. I know I'm gonna do that. There's like that's a guarantee, so I'm just gonna wanna kinda like this together. Let's so Hall of Heroes, that's gonna be paid for there. Wanted to get the helicarrier, but how important is it to get Spider Girl in this situation? What does she do? Stun and confuse a minion. Pretty worthless right now.
Yeah, she's even though she only costs 1, she's really not that important, and you'd have to get rid of someone to make room.
Not really too. I don't think she's really worth trying to get down. I think I want to play Hall of Heroes off of these finesse.
And then just play Helicarrier and then 1 Honorary Avenger.
Like worth. It's probably worth the I mean, the Helicarrier is better than the 1 honorary, right? Yeah. A resource every round instead of 1 She-Hulk activation.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just now. I get to the point of, which form I'm in and what I want to do and all that garbage. So I think I want to heal. That's something I've been wanting to do.
I think now is a good time to heal. I don't know if have you looked at a card yet?
Not yet. So yeah, we can get that done as well.
So this is going to be a 0 boost, but it gets put into play afterwards. Okay. It's a little rough.
Okay. All right. So if I want to stay in this form, I can decide that later. Why don't I get these? Or actually, I need to flip in order to use the finesse. Glad I figured that out on my own, like a big boy. All right. Put Hall of Heroes here. All right, so now we're going to do the, didn't mean to do that. We're going to do the She-Hulk for 4 onto Wise Ass, and then the Brawn for 1 onto this guy. That's going to thwart for 1, and then I'm going to put 2 glory counters on Hall of Heroes and clear out both of these numbnuts.
Yep, just make sure you put the damage on your dudes. Seems good.
I'll still keep Squirrel Girl here for a blocker. 'Cause I am in my hero form.
Well, Fury will block, but you know.
Oh, he's gonna block for me. Okay. Should I just clear her out then? Because I might just end up clearing her out next turn. I don't know.
You can clear her out next turn. There's really no hurry.
I think my board state's okay. I mean, I got the Hall of Heroes, the Helicarrier down, 3 allies, both finesse. I mean, it's not as crazy as yours, but there's definitely tiers here.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hall of Arrows is pretty good. And you got that containment to play next turn. That'll be pretty good. Give you some more heal. I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, I think that's actually, I don't know if that's a criticism of this game. It's kind of like once you get stable, then you just win. But still, now it's more like for fun. Like it's less critical. Like we were on the on like barely made it through the first couple rounds, man.
Yeah. When we flip Green Goblin, though, I mean, we got 2 encounter cards each for the second form. I'm sure you can imagine it's going to get more extreme in the third form. So we'll just want to make sure we're prepared for that.
Right. Continue to get set up. Get healed, that's a priority here.
Yes. Luckily, you got that containment. That can help you with that.
Yep.
All right. So he gets 1 threat. And then he's going to scheme against me. This gets put into play. And he gets 2 threat. Then he's going to attack you, and I'll have Nick Fury block. He gets put into play, and Fury dies. Now, I could use Rapid Response to bring Fury back right now and draw 3 cards. That seems pretty good.
I mean, I have a Nick Fury. I don't know if that affects your decision.
It doesn't, because he's going to go away at the end of the round anyways. So this guy did come into play as a boot from the boost, so he is going to attack you right away. So if I get another Nick Fury, he can block that. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get Nick Fury back. Draw 3. Then I'll have Nick Fury block this guy. Okay.
Is this actually your hand? You have nine cards. So good.
Yeah, because I just drew 3.
Incredible.
Like I actually had +1 attack, so Fury's... No, he's not dead because I have the team training. But he's 3 damage.
This is where this deck starts getting complicated for me, is when you factor in the Nick Fury and the rapid response, and it starts getting a little nutty.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But like the top end value is definitely there, and so it's important to have a good pilot there.
All right, now he's getting a counter card. Oh, I just realized rapid response is a hero function. So I kind of cheated.
Oh yeah, you can't actually do that. So we
I'm
just have to.
gonna
Well,
do
let's just
that.
walk it back.
Fury is dead. And this guy is attacking you for 2 right now, which you can choose to block or eat it.
I'll probably just block with Squirrel Girl.
Okay, if you'd rather lose her, then take 2 damage. All right. I think we're good now, and I should still have that rapid response in play. All right. Now we can do our encounter cards. Green Goblin schemes with +X scheme, where X is equal to the villain stage number. So he's going to scheme with for +2 here. It's a
It's a
0
really good
with the
card.
villain, heals 2 damage. So he gets 4 threat.
What's going on with this side scheme? Does it have threat on it?
Oh, yeah. All right. It's your turn.
Very cool. So it looks like this containment immunity is going to get paid for off of this finesse. Then I can get the Nick Fury down. Go from there. Nick Fury's always good, right?
It's hard to go wrong.
Let's see here. The question is whether I use the helicarrier or whatever, like the card.
Probably just use the cards. I don't think any of these are so amazing unless you're trying
Yeah.
to really stack stats on
Yeah.
Spiderwoman. That's the only reason you want to keep that, to give her an extra stat.
This is a decent card to keep right now. This inconspicuous. I don't know.
Yeah, you could. You're gonna draw a lot of cards, so you'll probably find something to play.
Yeah.
Because now when you kill this goblin soldier, you'll have your Hall of Heroes ready to go.
Oh. It's gonna be draw 3 more.
Yep.
About to get crazy.
I think She-Hulk can one-shot the goblin soldier.
Yeah, she's just gonna literally one-shot him right now. I should probably do that before I make any other big decisions. Just one shot.
Yeah, draw your 3 cards and then go from there. All right, so this guy dies. You take 1 damage, and then you get your glory thing that you could spend if you want.
Oh, it's an alter ego action.
Oh, it is. So you actually can't do it yet. Good to know. So I'll give you a counter. Oh, you already got it. Okay.
So I can just, yeah, I have to play some of these hero cards now, and then just maybe. The thing is, my ally count is full, and so I'm a little concerned about what I would actually even be able to do once I draw these cards this turn.
Yeah, like if you want to play Maria Hill or not.
Yeah, it's like I almost want to like save my Hall of Heroes here for when I'm in.
You'll find anything to play, huh?
I think it's better when I start as alter ego and then I can flip and then use them with Spider-Woman.
Might be right. When you flip, assuming you do flip, you could look at the top card of your deck. Maybe that'll help you decide.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm going to continue to try to heal as well. Okay. All right. So let's do some stuff. Let's do some containment immunity hero action.
So you get tough and you heal 3.
Her maximum health is 11, so I could flip and heal even more.
You could.
I think the allies could probably handle some of this. I mean, this is pretty high here, actually. 16.
I think I was supposed to take a damage over here. I forgot.
But I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of thwarting, too. You're going to get some dudes down. I got a bunch. I can get some thwart here off Nick Fury. I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do with this chick. I mean, I can heal later too. I think we just keep getting this down here, and then I can heal later. Would you agree with that? Like I use her ability here. I've,
Um, I've got some good thwarting going on, so I would either heal or attack with her. I think at this point, I don't think thwart's too big of a problem. I'll just say that. Like
right.
you've got Nick Fury who can thwart. Braun does one, so that's already three between these two cards.
Hmm.
And if you do play Maria Hill, that'll be even more. But I don't know if you're planning to or not.
I was. I don't think I was. I think I'm gonna, just keep these other three dudes
Okay.
and just maybe get a rapid response down, and
Okay.
then I think I'll just have one leftover card. Maybe I can keep the Maria Hill. I don't know. It's kind of awkward because you're gonna go first next turn, so my Maria Hill's a little weird.
Yeah.
Um, are you cool with just me rapid response here and then flipping and healing and thwarting with Nick Fury and getting a little attack with Braun and one thwart as well?
Sure. I will say though, this is the downside to you having used your helicarrier first before a card, because now you're keeping an extra card in your hand.
Yeah, instead of being able to give you the helicarrier.
Right.
Well, that's why we practice. That's definitely true. This is more flexible than this card, which I can't pay for.
And it sounds like you were planning to heal anyways. So like the main advantage of this card is it gives you plus stats, but you're not going to use those stats.
Right. Exactly. Well, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. You know, that's the problem. I mean, I can still salvage it by flipping and yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I guess I bumbled it a little bit. I did use the helicarrier instead of my inconspicuous, but I still think we're in an okay spot here, and I don't think it's going to cause us to lose the game. I'm going to keep this for next turn because we can have the big card draw, and my ally count's already pretty high. And so then we can get some big. I know I'll have the big thwarting next turn in a justice card. So I'll remove 2 threat from the side scheme. And then I will do a damage to Green Goblin and remove. See how much your thwarting and packets have.
I just remove it from the main scheme, I think.
I'll go to the main scheme.
So he's at 3 now. Is that correct?
Yeah. That's it.
Would you like to look at a card? Okay.
It can be a little frustrating at times to play with Mcbober. That's definitely it goes both ways. Love the guy, but it's like it has to be maximum value too. But I think keeping this justice card is still valuable because there's only 2 in my
Well, we have
deck.
5 billion prep cards, so I'm pretty sure this Winter Soldier is free. How many preparation cards do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prep cards. Does that mean I get 3 resources back for Winter Soldier?
Oh my god.
Well, let's throw him down. I see no reason not to do that.
Yeah, we were joking like everything's good about that guy except for his art.
Yeah, that art is atrocious. I think I'm gonna heal. I'll flip. Now the question is, what do I play out of these? They're all good, but they're all expensive. If I played the Helicarrier,
I think it's just
nothing.
maximum thwart.
I think I can only play one card out of all of these. So I guess I'll go for Goliath. Feels weird to have two cards left on my hand that I can't play. Huh. Oh well. Alright, throw it for 2. Maybe I could have gotten rid of one of these if I'd planned that differently. I could have, but I kind of want to keep these cards anyway, so I do want to get these on the table at some point. Yeah, I'll throw it for 2 more. Now the question is, who dies? I think I want to throw it for Falcon and just get him back with rapid response. So let's throw it for 2 and he can die. Then I rapid response him back.
And he's readied?
Yeah. Doesn't say he
Wow.
comes in exhausted.
Rapid response is fucking freaking crazy, dude. Art is so good.
Alright, so I throw it for 2. I used a prep card, so Black Widow deals 1. Then Falcon enters play. I get that ability. No treacheries. He'll throw it for 2. Now, I could save Hawkeye as a blocker.
Have the Nick Fury to block. I'm sure you're going to need to clear out space for more allies at some point. But I guess you do have the Tricillian and the tower.
Yeah, I still have space for another ally here. I guess I'll just keep Hawkeye for now.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad call.
All right, that'll be it. All right, so Goblin gets 1 threat.
He's going to scheme against me.
Yep. For 2, and you get that guy. And then he'll attack me.
Block with Nick Fury.
Okay, Nick Fury dies. Then we get encounter cards. You get another dude.
I like dudes. They actually help me.
I get a big dude. I'm stunned. unfortunate. No, I could Widow's Bite. Do we want to Widow's Bite anyone here? I think I don't Widow's Bite this guy because you can hit him for exactly 6 with She-Hulk. But do I want to Widow's Bite like this Goblin Soldier? I think I might as well. See, I'm gonna Widow's Bite that guy for 3.
Yeah, that helps soften the blow a little bit. Put 3 more counters on my Hall of Heroes, probably.
So this is an attack which would clear stunned, but the timing would have been actually that I would have played that before this guy was revealed. So I'm still stunned, unfortunately. All right, now I'm first.
This is just going to be a massive turn for me. Definitely not catching up to anywhere near where he's at, but
I think I use that.
Her upgrades are just phenomenal. And they don't take up slots, you know? It's like so good. Like these gauntlets. Crazy.
Pretty good. I think I'm just gonna attack. Well, I could use this to clear away easier. Is that better? Nah, it's probably just better to just do this. I'm just gonna attack to clear away this stun. And then I'm gonna flip. Use the safe house. Get rapid response and play it. Draw a card.
That's such a good combo. You just keep recurring that.
And I could play my my suit, but then I have to lose the Avengers Assemble. I guess that's fine. I don't have 5
I mean, I can
helicarriers.
give you my helicarrier. I think I'm going to have plenty of resources here.
I don't think it's worth it. I'm just gonna dump that. I don't have all my guys yet anyway. Okay.
Such a crazy board
that's
state.
done. Let's thwart for 2. This guy's not a guard. Okay. Do I need to soften on these guys up for you, or are you going to clear them all just fine?
She-Hulk's gonna clear this guy in one shot. Braun likes, you know, if you could do 1 damage, Braun likes that on either of these dudes.
Okay.
And then between how many cards I'm gonna be playing, I mean, I should be able to play. I haven't drawn here, and I have a lot of grays in my hand, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna really be able to do 3 with my hero here. We'll see. I should be able to actually kill one of these guys with her.
Well, you're +1 from combat training too.
Oh, forgot about that. Perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to kill one. So if you could do 1 damage to one of these guys, then Braun can clean them up.
All right. So let's kill off Hawkeye to deal the 1.
Perfect. You're just going to bring him back with your guy.
I can't right now because I'm not in hero form anymore. I would have had to have. No,
Gotcha.
This work out for the time.
Perfect. Makes sense.
Let's use Falcon to thwart for 2. And Winter Soldier will thwart for 2. All right, your turn. And I could again make an Avenger cheaper if you have one, but it doesn't look like you're going to. Well, you might. With
Yeah, I mean,
you have a lot of card draw.
that doesn't work with make the call, right? Because they're both actions.
Because make the call is not playing an ally; you're just putting it into play.
Gotcha. So I'm going to start here with this. Alter Ego action. Exhaust Hall of Heroes. Remove 3 Glory counters to draw 3.
Okay.
Oh. I drew 1. Do I get to draw 2 more?
I think so. I don't really know.
Oh, you know what? I actually messaged Remedy about that. And he responded. I'm just trying to remember what he said. He said, I think he just said you do the encounter card thing. But do you want me to find the actual text? It was right after we played last time and this came up.
Well, what you just said isn't really answering the question, so that you might need to find it.
Oh, I believe that he responded that you can continue drawing the cards and then you'd still just deal yourself the encounter card. But I can find the text if you want me to.
No, that's it. Okay. So go ahead and shuffle and draw your 2 more. And there's your encounter card. Now, something we could have done here, and maybe should have, is killed guys first, so that they would shuffle into the stack as well.
Who?
Oh well.
Well, I want to clear the. I need to clear the counters off now because we're going to put the counters back on as we kill the guys. Right?
You'll get more counters, yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really suggest why this needs to be rushed. That being said, not putting the monster back in there might be okay.
Oh, are you saying that I could have done the alter ego action on your turn?
No, I'm saying you could have killed, say, this guy right here, right? And then he would have gone into the stack before we had to deal you an encounter card and shuffle the stack. So he would be in there for the next go around. If that makes any sense to you.
I'm trying to understand it. I don't see it. I need to get my cards before I do anything else. This is the first action I've taken. I can't see how killing any of these guys before I've had a chance to clear the counters off is the right action.
So basically, this is all about if you want the Goblin Soldier to be in the encounter deck or not.
I want to have my Hall of Heroes maximum value. That's what I care the most about.
You're going to get that either way. That's not really the question here.
Oh, because I can put more than 3 on here and then exhaust to get 3?
Yeah, so like either way,
Okay.
You're going to get to do that.
I see. That was the misunderstanding that led to my confusion.
Or you think it had to be exactly 3 counters, and if you had more, you
I don't know. I just figured, yeah, I don't know. I've never used this before. It's my first time. I was going to clear it off and then put more back on it, and that was a misconception of how this card worked. We're not going to walk it back, so we'll learn from that, and I'm going to continue with my turn.
All right.
All right. I think I want to make the call your Hawkeye. Is that reasonable? Unless you have other dudes in there that you would prefer that I do that for.
If Hawkeye's your favorite, that's cool. There's also Nick Fury in there.
Hawkeye's pretty strong with all these minions coming down.
Yeah, he's not bad.
So I'm going to make the call, Hawkeye, and let's pay for it. He cost, what? He cost 3?
Yep.
Can I get additional disc? I'm not in the right form for that. So I can helicarrier strength. Seems reasonable.
I think Helicarrier wouldn't work because that makes the next card cost.
Okay, that's cool.
Reduces the cost of the next card, and you're already paying for a 0 cost card.
Gotcha. So what's the worst card in my hand? I don't know. Venom Blast, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
The only downside of this, me having this Hawkeye, is I gotta remember this wise ass's trigger every time. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I shouldn't remind you about it. Just let you handle it.
It's a pain in the ass, dude. This Hawkeye, I swear.
I think we did that once back in the day when we were playing before. Was I just decided to not remind you about Hawkeye at some point?
It's just it's because it's not happening on your turn, and usually when stuff's not happening on my turn, I'm just like Mcbober will handle it.
So yeah, let's decide that now. I'm not going to remind you of Hawkeye.
All right, so I think I'll helicarrier down my apartment.
Okay.
So I can get an aspect card. I already have a rapid response down. So it's either Squirrel Girl or Skilled Strike. I think probably Squirrel Girl. Get your discount on Avengers Tower. And I don't have any other allies anyways right now, so I think I'll...
You would have to lose somebody to play her.
No, that is true. Braun's almost on his way out, so maybe I can attack with him. But yeah, I wasn't really planning on playing Squirrel Girl this turn, actually. Skilled Strike, maybe?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Let's just do Skilled Strike. That's fine. We know Squirrel Girl's coming. She's in the top 4. We can keep that in the backup.
I think you got to shuffle.
Oh, I have to shuffle?
I think that's what the apartment says.
Dang. Goodbye, Squirrel Girl. Alright, well, let's just clear out these guys before I forget. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do 6 to Tweedledee over here.
Alright. The monster's dead.
And then, I didn't mean to do that. Braun's going to clear out this guy, and then we can remove 1 threat from the main scheme.
Okay. So Braun takes a damage, and then your hero takes a damage. You have tough.
That's kind of a waste of tough.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Let me look at the top card of a deck before I forget. That seems pretty scary. I don't know. There's a lot going on there.
It's a 1 boost.
All right, let's do some other crap. I don't really need to heal. I can flip and then do the Skilled Strike, Inconspicuous. I know I'm going to drop this guy down. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Guaranteed.
Avenger to play that.
Dang. Almost had a perfect turn, Mcbober. It almost went just completely perfect, 100% perfect. And then that happened. All right, I'm ready to flip now.
All right, now you can play it.
Now I can play it. Now I really want to play all these different aspect cards, different colors. I played the Make the Call. I do remember that. That was a leadership card. I'm gonna get a big attack here on something. Although I wanted to kill this guy, but oh, he's dang. It's not really gonna work. I can't really get rid of this guy. I literally have no way to get rid of him, right? Other than with her. See here. So I can boost, inspire him. That seems like a bad idea. I wouldn't quite do it. I was going to try to have this big turn when I did the skilled strike. But I don't think that's going to work unless I'm not seeing something. So I can defer to you. I can't do the big hit with Spiderwoman here. Because I got this guard attached to me, right? There's no way to clear him out. Is my mic muted? You missed all that because I forgot push to talk. Pain in my ass. There's no way for me to do the big hit with Spiderwoman here because of this guard guy. So like my entire plan is kind of foiled here. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think if I had to hit this guy, you could have done it, but we didn't. We didn't know.
Yeah, I would have had to like inspire myself, here, and then if you had pinged him.
Yeah, I think you're
But I
right.
didn't know about skilled strike to my credit when I drew that, so it became a thing where the big attack was more of a. This is like a lost value.
Going forward, something we can do is you can do a lot of actions before it's even your turn. Like you could have drawn the 3 cards with the Hollow Heroes before you even took your turn.
Oh, and by the
Maybe
way,
not. Well,
we're supposed to
you
put
might
that
do.
on when I killed second guy.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we should. That makes sense because then it's more information. Because then I see skilled strike here, and I know I want to like clear this guy so that I can. I'm not gonna be hitting him with my hero. I'm gonna be trying to hit the boss.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the math here on how much damage you can actually deal? And maybe you just want to thwart with her instead of killing this guy. I don't know. Let's see. Right now, so she's a 3, I think, because you've already played a leadership card. 4, 5, 6. So yes, she could do 7 damage right now on this attack.
But
So
that isn't gonna happen because of this. The way the turn worked out.
basically, yeah. Something else you can do with some of your stuff in your hand is getting rid of these upgrades on Green Goblin potentially.
That seems like a good thing because none of them are really that great right now. So let's take a peek. See. Get rid of the glider there. I think that makes sense. Let's do it. Let's just get rid of. This doesn't count as playing these cards, right?
No, it doesn't.
But I will do energy to get rid of the glider.
Okay.
And then let's get rid of the bombs. And this can remove 3 threat from schemes in play. So I'll just do the inconspicuous.
You'd rather have that than the containment?
Well, she only can heal 1 more.
Yeah, it'd basically be heal 1 and gain tough. Sure, call which one do you think is better?
I mean, we have this under control, so I guess. Oh, is it because I have a way to pay for this somehow? Oh, yeah, from these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll heal 1 and gain tough. Sounds great. I like tough. So I've only played this card here.
You have 4 take the call.
Perfect.
So right now you have 4 attack and 3 thwart.
I think I just want to clear out this goblin. Alright. Yeah, I'll just clear out the goblin.
So he's dead.
Hooker. I don't really like the like snap to the middle mechanic. I'm not like too excited about that. Is that for a feature on your mat, or is that just in general?
No,
These
it's just the
tokens.
mat. It's because it wants to snap the cards, so it wants to snap everything into that slot into the middle.
All right, Hawkeye. I already forgot about Hawkeye. Oh man, I forgot about his activation. Right, so I'll just thwart for 1.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So he gets 1 threat. Why do you get a second card?
Oh, I just got 1. There was already a card here from when I shuffled or something.
Oh, so where'd this come from?
I just pulled 1 card down just now. Oh, did you pull me the card?
No, I didn't. You pulled the card.
I pulled 1 card just now. There was already a card here. I don't know how it got here. I can go back to the tape after we're done recording. I'd have an answer for you.
No, I'm asking why you pulled this card just now.
This is my encounter card.
What about
I just
the boost cards?
I thought you said we're doing encounter cards. I just lost track of it. It's midnight.
No, he attacks us and stuff first.
Okay, then what's this?
That's my encounter card that I got for shuffling my deck.
Okay, I just lost track of the pacing.
Okay.
I don't know where this card came from then.
I think that was when you shuffled your deck.
Okay, great. So we're good. We're ready for him to attack us and do stuff.
Yep. All right. So he gets 2 threat because he has the +1. Then he's going to scheme against me. He gets an additional boost card. A throw. So he gets 3.
Oh, I have a guy.
The minion has been put in play.
I do not like this guy, so I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay, now he attacks you.
I have tough, so he can kiss my you know what.
He heals 2 and you take 2 damage.
I don't actually though, because I'm tough.
Also, I think this guy would scheme for 1. Yeah, because he got put into play from his scheme. That's 1 more. All right, now we get counter cards.
Cool.
He gets that. That seems pretty bad. Okay. And another Goblin Thrall.
Oh, I don't like those guys. I'm gonna start attacking him with my arrow.
All right.
Violent heals X damage equal double
So he heals.
stage number.
4. I think he only actually gets 1 because that puts him back to full. Okay.
So I'm in hero. Attacks me. And if 3
attacks you, and if at least 3 damage is dealt, then it'll have surge.
I mean, I don't know, Braun. I think he did a good job. I'm really happy.
If he overkills an ally, that would still be considered to be 3 damage dealt, though I'm not 100% sure on that ruling. So, yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's just based on how much he's attacking with.
I don't know if you're not push to talking or not talking.
It's just the push to talk.
Okay, because he hasn't said anything in a while.
The push to talk is another thing I have to remember in this really freaking complicated game. We need to do this at like 5 p.m. and I need an energy drink. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna block it with Brawn, and I'm pretty sure that he's it's still gonna gain Surge even though he is being overkilled. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Another option is you could block with Spider-Woman, but then you have to exhaust. I don't know if that's worth.
I don't know. I mean,
Because you played. I guess you only played 2 aspect cards, so she has 3 defense right now. Yeah, he's
it,
probably going to deal a lot of damage, so it's probably better to just block with Brawn, except that he's going to die, and then that he's going to get Surge.
he would get Surge regardless of that, right? In either scenario here.
Well, if you blocked with Spider Woman and then his boost cards were like hardly anything, and he didn't deal 3 damage, then he wouldn't get Surge. But he's going to have 2 boost cards for this attack.
And so it's pretty likely.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of these boost cards that are not adding to anything. They're just like specials and stuff. But I don't know. I think he'd have to get a total of 4 out of his 2 boost cards.
I think we just go for the safe play and just block with the Brawn.
Okay.
So we still reveal here.
Yep, that's 1, and then he gets 1 more boost card because of this Hysteria. So that's 3. All right, so that's 5 damage that gets dealt. So yep. All right, so he has Surge. And when Surge happens, I think I can use Espionage here. When the Surge keyword on a counter card would be resolved. Yeah, so I'm going to discard this to draw 2 cards.
Can you cancel this?
Unfortunately, I can only do that if I'm in hero form.
Gotcha. Well, there's a minion here, so I'm gonna do a thing because I don't like minions.
Good job. You remembered all your Hawkeye triggers. I like it.
I'm a new man.
All right, you're first.
Sweet. This game just gets so insane.
So what you just did an illegal action, by the way. You get to be an alter ego for that.
Ooh. We didn't see those. You don't even know what these are.
And you could just put them back and then shuffle.
I don't think we need to mess with the game state. I mean, I'm probably going to be flipping anyways.
I mean, theoretically, you didn't know what those were anyway, so you're just keeping that state of not knowing what those are.
I don't know what that means. That's some mysticism. How do I play this game? Okay.
If you're talking, I don't hear you.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm just exhaling and trying to figure out how to play. I know I can Squirrel Girl and just clean out all these dudes and put 500 counters on this thing. That would feel really good. That's probably the right thing to do. So, maybe get her juiced up a little bit first, so I can do 2 to Wise Ass, and then Squirrel Girl down.
Well, when you play Squirrel Girl, it still deals the 1 damage. Like you could play her first.
I was just wanted to get the squirrel. Oh, I can get the kill either way. Yeah, I see. Doesn't matter which order. Gotcha. For sure. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. That sounds really fun. I'm gonna squirrel girl, and then I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna put 2 counters over here. I'm gonna do damage to this guy right here. And I played a who's he what's it aspect card. I'll be able to definitely kill this guy because I don't like him. He's fugly. I already have a rapid response. I definitely want to play my honorary Avenger before I try to flip over because I don't want to forget that. Definitely can't forget that. I keep forgetting that, you know, so gotta pull it together. I'm liking this guy doesn't have guard, you know, so I can do the big hit. Do like a venom blast to the bad guy.
Yeah, you could.
Seems really fun. Seems like what I signed up for when I got into this game. Like let me do the big hit. Venom blast. And hey, and check this out. I'm gonna use my cards so I can save my helicarrier for you. How's that?
Cool.
That sounds pretty fun. So we'll do the venom blast to Wise Ass up there. So now I've played. Let's see. Still have only played the one. I've played 2. Squirrel Girl. What's the other one?
Venom Blast.
Okay, I thought that was a Spiderwoman card. Oh, but it has aggression as well. Oh, perfect. Sweet. All right. So we're getting somewhere here. I'm gonna start just using She-Hulk Beat Stick pretty soon here. Maybe I'll clear since I want to get maximum value. You know, I'm a big maximum value guy. I want to maybe even use Hawkeye and Squirrel Girl to clean out Wise Ass, and then hit with Spider Woman for 3, or even Thwart for 3, or whatever. All sorts of good things.
She can hit for 4 even.
Hit for 4. I mean, geez. Let's go. So let's just start doing this really good stuff. We're going to do really good things, and we're going to kill that guy. And check this out. That gives me a thing over here on this thing.
Yep, and you take 1 damage.
Would have forgot that, but I'm remembering a fair amount of crap. I am going to beat stick.
He should be exhausted.
Yeah. I would have got there. Probably not.
Alright, so 7 damage with She-Hulk here? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, just make sure that doesn't kill her. She's got a bazillion honorary Avengers, so she should be good. Do the 7. Alright, now we can hit for 4 with Tweedledee.
Alright, 4 more.
And I think I wanted to flip so I can get value out of this apartment and draw my cards next turn, and I'll have a really big next turn. Be ready for that. Let's just do that. Sounds great.
Okay. Do you want to use your apartment?
I don't know. Do I need to? What am I going to do with the
card?
card?
There's no reason not to. You don't have to play the card. You could just save it.
I can skilled strike. No, I actually can't.
No. You could take Tigra and then use the Hall of Heroes to get cards to play her, but then you'd have to override an ally.
Yeah, that seems bad. Actually, Squirrel Girl's kind of garbo.
Yeah, she's basically just a blocker.
I don't
So you
know.
could just take the skilled strike and hold it for next round.
Yeah, seems good. It's just skilled strike.
And you can.
All right, I have a helicarrier for you.
Cool. Do you want to look at the top card of the deck?
Oh yeah, we can do that too.
That's that stupid thing. Cool. We're gonna get that again. All right. Let's use this to get that. Use this to play that. Draw a card.
This is the big Avengers Assemble turn.
I think we're good to flip.
He's not an Avenger, though. He's a spy.
Oh, man, what kind of
Oh, he is
trouble
an
am I getting
Avenger.
into? I have a lot of options here. What do I need to get rid of this? Hysteria. Too mental. Kind of want to. What if I just don't play Nick Fury?
That might be the first time I've ever seen that, but, you know.
Yeah, this might be the time, though, for that to be a thing. Because I kind of want to play the Avengers Assemble. I could do the Strength.
He should be an Avenger. Come on, he's kind of in there, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess he's not. I don't know if anybody in this game has more than 2 character tags. I want to say no. I could be wrong, but nobody comes to mind. I definitely want to play Vision.
those wild resources on Power of Leadership to juice him, though.
I could play Nick Fury just to draw cards, but I'd probably have to dump him. I don't know if that's the best value. I really want to get another Avenger. That's what I want to draw here. Strength and numbers could get me an Avenger, but it's hard to know for sure. Let's try it. I'm going to strengthen numbers for 3.
Oh.
Okay, we did get an Avenger. Great. All right.
Such a good card here. Strength and
Power
numbers.
Leadership to play Vision. Quinn Carrier, your Helicarrier. Strength. Wait. Let's do the Avengers Tower instead of the Quinn Carrier. For War Machine.
This is a wild resource. Is the Quinn Carrier a wild resource? Can you use it to boost vision?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great.
All right. I need 4 resources for this. I got 2 resources here. I think I'll be able to trigger that as well. Oh, this is going to be beautiful, I think. This is going to be great. So let's see if I use 2. I'm just trying to see if I can also knock off this Hysteria. That's my decision points here.
I mean, that would be pretty epic.
I think I can. So let's use these to get rid of Hysteria. Is that a hero action? It is a hero action. Okay, I can do that. For those to put these to that, so I can exhaust this to play that too. Because why not? Actually, let's do the espionage instead. I think I like that better. All right. No, I do need a resource actually, so I'm not going to play that because I need to buff vision. So we're going to use Widow's Bite to buff vision. +2 attack. So I'm just not going to play the espionage. All right. So let's do stuff. All right. So 4 damage with vision. And then 2 damage with Black Widow. 2 damage with War Machine. All right, now I'll Avengers Assemble. Ready all of my guys. They all have +1 now. Black Widow will thwart for 3. And then Falcon will attack for 3.
That's gonna kill him, and then he's gonna bring him back.
That kills him. So he dies. And then I'll use Rapid Response to bring him back.
See if he remembers to ping off Black Widow.
1 damage for Black Widow's ability.
Yep.
And then I do his on-play effect. No treacheries. There's almost no treacheries in this stack.
We've gotten 0 treacheries with Falcon, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I've triggered a preparation ability, so I'm going to exhaust the synth suit to ready Black Widow. Now Vision will hit for 5. War Machine will hit for 3. And that flips Green Goblin. We each get 3 encounter cards.
Oh boy.
So I think you get 3, and then I get 3. All right. Goliath is going to thwart for 3. Winter Soldier will thwart for 3. Falcon will hit for 3. Black Widow will hit for 3.
What a turn, man.
All right, that is my turn. That was pretty cool.
That was a pretty good turn.
And now we're gonna get to get the onslaught of Green Goblin encounter cards. Oh, yeah, Pheromone's next turn. That's cool. All right, well, we don't flip those yet. We got to get attacked and schemed.
Always forget that. Sorry.
All right, so he's going to scheme against you first. What is that? That's a 3. So he's going to get 5 threats. I'm going to use my attack acrobatics to cancel those 3 boost icons and deal 3 damage to Green Goblin. And then Black Widow triggered a prep thing, so she deals a bonus 1.
We're gonna be able to one-shot this guy. Unless these guys have guard.
Now
Unless
he's
we...
going to attack me. So this whole like after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 2 threat in the main scheme. I don't know if that does that apply to allies. The whole phrasing of you is always super vague in this game. I think it might only apply to the hero, but I'm not certain.
I think it's damaging you would be you, like you are the character.
Yeah, that's usually I think what it means. I think it wouldn't be your hero. So if an ally blocks, I don't think it would count. If you'd like to
So
block with Squirrel Girl, now's a good time.
let's definitely do that.
All right.
She's
Okay, now
really good though. I really like Squirrel Girl. Big fan.
Yep, she's pretty cool. All right, now we getting counter cards. Nope, you gotta get a new one.
Oh, new one. We have 4?
Yep.
Dude, we're getting toasted, man.
All right, now you can flip.
Okay.
The moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Well, side scheme action.
Okay, 4 threat goes on that. Got a dude. So there's 1 goblin minion in play, so this has 3.
So far, nothing too crazy.
Discard X cards from the encounter deck, where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. Each time a goblin minion is discarded this way, choose to either take 3 damage or put that minion into play, engage with you. So that's going to be 6 cards. That sounds bad. I'm going to cancel.
You're gonna need to cancel that with grappling hook.
I get to deal 1 damage when I do that, so I will deal 1 to your goblin soldier. Next card. Another scheme. When defeated. Okay, so nothing when reviewed.
Oh, I forgot to Hawkeye this guy. I did forget that. I hope I get redeemed over here.
Oh, this thing again. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna cancel it again.
You're gonna need to cancel that. There's 2 of these?
I'll do another damage over there.
Oh, Hawkeye. You poor.
It looks like he can have 2 of this, so he gets 2 of it. All right. That was fun.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can do 30. I don't know. Can we need to add that up?
Maybe I should have been doing that too to him instead of the guy.
I mean,
Yeah,
She-Hulk's
he hits
gonna
for 8,
hit for it, yeah.
and then you got 9. I don't know how.
Some variants. I have a skilled strike in my hand.
Yeah. So
I have
probably
inspired.
probably like 4 or 5 over there. Probably like 5. Oh, actually, probably more than.
On +1 attack, plus skilled strike, plus, you know. I'm gonna draw 3 cards and potentially get.
3 cards now if you want.
Do that.
I think you do have to exhaust this though, right? Yeah. Well, you didn't get any other aspect cards, so it looks like you're only going to get a +2 over here, plus the skilled strike, so that's 5 damage, I think. Yeah. Or no, 6 damage, because you got the combat training. All right. So you got 8, 9, 15. That's
And then I can play probably.
another skilled strike, so you can actually get up to.
Can I play both skilled strikes?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You were doing math. You can keep adding.
You could maybe do these to get like an 18 or 19. I think I could see a good 19 from your side over there. and yeah, I can definitely get 11. So
I
I
can
think you're
apartment right now too, right?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. So you could get inconspicuous to give yourself
That's
+1 stat, or you could do the self-propelled glide to get to attack another time.
it's hard to know what the
You
math.
can't get self-propelled glide because it's not.
Oh, I
possible.
can't. I'm gonna get into
So
conspicuous. Shuffles, right? Off of the apartment.
You didn't shuffle.
What happened?
I'll wait till you notice what happened.
What happened?
You put your draw deck and shuffled it into your discard pile.
That didn't just happen. I put it right here instead of here. Each one of these cards I did one at a time into the wrong stack.
I think when you tried to shuffle your deck, like maybe you.
I didn't even try to
like,
shuffle. I must have just like dragged because with
combine the stacks.
I think it's my G to push to talk button maybe.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, if G is the group button, so if that's your push to talk, then that's how you did it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I did both.
Yeah. Now I know I need to change my push to talk button. I was like, oh G, that's not gonna be used for anything. I'll just.
Does your mouse have any buttons on the side? Because like I put my push to talk on the mouse.
I can switch it. I can switch it to the mouse. Yeah, I can definitely do that for next time.
I definitely recommend that. I put it on the button that's usually like the forward button on a browser, like to go forward a page, because that button doesn't usually get used for much.
Well, I don't know how we want to take this back.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna be able to get the one shot anyways. I don't think it's really gonna matter.
I think we got this. So I'm just gonna deal as much damage as I can to Green Goblin here, and I think you can clean up the rest.
Pretty sure.
All right, so let me see what I can do here. You know what's funny? Neither of us ever got our Avengers Mansion to play this game.
Yeah, I had it like turn 1 or something, but it was just we were.
Let's do +1 attack or +2 attack on vision here. Hit for 4. War Machine will hit for 2. Goliath, I'll give him the +4 attack. He'll hit for 5 and then die. Well, I guess he dies at the end of the phase, technically. So, well, he takes 2 damage. 2 damage would kill him anyway, so yeah, he's dead. Winter Soldier will hit for 2 and die. Hawkeye will hit for 2. Or Falcon. Some bird-based person. Alright, next, let's Avengers Tower. Helicarrier. Energy to play Iron Man. Iron Man will hit for 2. And then I'll Dance of Death, which lets me do 1 damage, 2 damage, and then 3 damage. So a total of 6 damage. And then Black Widow will hit for 2. All right, your go.
All right, She-Hulk will do it. She doesn't even die. She has 1 health left.
Yep, She-Hulk hits for 8, and that's plenty.
GG.
All right, we did it.
I really actually felt like Spiderwoman did a lot better this game, and I think it had to do with this Hall of Heroes card.
Yeah, Hall of Heroes is amazing.
And just the
This is where they
particular
use so
set.
many minions.
Yeah.
It's good.
But I was definitely Spider-Woman definitely showed me something a little bit here. Getting both of these finesses down was also good for me. Yeah. There was some complexity here. That's what I was concerned about, is just, being the boring guy and not having to think a whole lot, but I definitely have to think here. And I think we got the right pairings. This one's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have my push to talk button fixed for the next video recording here, and definitely tune in on Friday for our 4-player live stream. We're gonna have Remedy on there. We're gonna be running through Crossbones. I think we're probably ready, Mcbober. Next time we have one of these weeknights, probably ready to start the campaign 2-player. Probably just doing those recordings, live streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, and Marvel Champions. It's a work in progress for me to try to get my ducks in a row, but I do really like this game, and I like the complexity, and it's a puzzle, and the math that gets me thinking. It's fun. It's a really great game. I'm glad we're making content for it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Made it this far, you're my hero. Peace out.